All right. Without wasting any more time, let's start because we have a really important exam today. Okay. So firstly, in Mockvilla 2, I was automatically log out and it shows login after 15 minutes. But after 15 minutes, I log in. Then to same message pop up. So what to do if this happens in the contest? Okay. Try to do one thing if this happens, then try to clear your cache browser, cache of your browser, and if that also doesn't help, then try to open it in a incognito mode. Okay, if you do that, then I really don't think that this problem will persist. Okay, so next, bro, for Mockbeta 1 and 2, I submitted my code using Decoder app, which is an online ID. Okay, tomorrow I have a code beta exam. If I type the code in the app and paste it in the code beta editor, will my code get plagiarized? No, I really don't think it will get. This is the this is the thing that they use to identify if the code is copied or not. Because I don't have laptop and doing coding in mobile. Firstly, you're awesome, bro. How I don't even know how you're able to code in mobile because I actually did it once and I didn't use the keypad. I don't know how you do it, but if you if you can try, if you have a keyboard, then do what I did. I was able to once also code in my mobile because my laptop wasn't servicing. Okay, so try to do one thing. Use a OTG cable if you want. You can use OTG cable and connect it with your keyboard, and then you can code much faster. I think it will help. If you want, you can try it. Okay. So can we write the code in different languages? For example, one in C and another in Python. Obviously, bro, you can type all the six code in all the six other languages. Okay, let it be Ruby, Perl, or PHP or whatever. Okay. So thanks for your tips. Hope this helps in for my test tomorrow. Fingers crossed. This is my question. Okay. So how to use offline editor because the online editor takes too much time to compile. So it's very simple. I think you might have already set up a local environment where you code, right? If you are using C++, then maybe you have a dev C++, or if you are using Java, then you might have already Eclipse, or if you're using Python, that you might already have a PyCharm. Or like me, if you want, you can just use a Visual Studio Code for all of those. Okay, it's all up to you, and you can use offline editor like you create your file. Sorry, you code in your offline your local environment in your local ID, and then you save that file, right? You save that file, and CodeVita gives you an option, a very great option, that you can easily upload that file. Okay, you can easily upload that saved file, and that will also do the trick. Okay, can we code in another compiler like GDB and paste the code in CodeVita compiler? Do copying and pasting comes under plagiarism? No, 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 I really don't think that you know they have created this whole setup of plagiarism only on the basis of copying and pasting. I really don't think this happens. Okay, I really don't think that they have a great database of multiple files, multiple websites, and from there they compare if you have done some sort of copying work or not. So, bro, you know anything about TCS NQT? Are they going to conduct NQT this year? By the way, your videos are awesome. Thank you. Yes, they will be conducting TCS NQT this year, and I think they have recently announced that. So, prepare your best, and we will crack that also. Okay, keep that in mind. What is attribution box in contents in the contest? Can you please explain? Yes. If you have actually used, CodeVita as an open book exam, right? If you want, if you have some doubts, if you don't remember some sort of algorithm, if you don't remember some sort of code, then you can just copy your or help or take a reference from another site, another link. And if you're doing that, then you can actually get caught in plagiarism. So in order to avoid plagiarism, you accept that I have used this site as a reference, and then you just copy the URL of that site and you paste that in your attribution box. So what does this help in? It basically when your code is getting checked, then I think it skips those site or those site with the relatable content. Okay, so that is the purpose of attribution box. It helps you to be honest. It helps you to tell that I have taken reference from this site and I accept it. Okay. If I solve code in PyCharm, can I paste code in online editor or it leads to plagiarism? Yes, yes, you can do that also online editor. It doesn't matter much. Okay, so can we expect repetition of any question from 2018, 2019 code beta? Well, it's very rare. If you can do that, then I think you can even win a lottery. Okay, but I really don't think that is ever going to happen because they are going to hire you and they won't be like that much lenient to ask you questions from previous years, right? Because they know that you have already just know everything about the previous year questions. Okay, so no. Bro, you helped a lot. Thank you. I'm using C++ for it and compiler. I have in my system in GC 7 version, and I'm not able to upgrade it to 8.33, which is specified by CodeVita. Can you help me with this? Yes, very simple. What you can do is do one thing. Uh, Go to your internet and try to search this online compiler. Okay, try to search online compiler, and then after that, you'll get the first option is this online.gdb.com. Actually, I just use it. So after that, you can just click on it, and you'll have an online compiler, and with multiple languages, right? You have C, C++, Java, Python, PHP, C Sharp, VB, HTML, and you have all of these languages. So if you want, you can just use this online compiler, and you can just copy your code and paste it in the CodeVita basic ID. Okay. So can we use libraries in CodeVita? For example, can we use NumPy or SymPy in Python? Yes, you can. There's no such restrictions. Okay, this is just a pre-qualify round. Okay, can you please explain the solution of balancing star problem in Korea 2019? I'll look into it, but I don't think right now I have time. Okay, sir, can we expect trivial questions, bank compare, minimum distance? Yes, you can. You have 6 questions, and all of those questions won't be like advanced level questions. They will be very easy questions. The first 3 questions, they will be very easy, and I think these are previous year questions. So these, they give you an idea what kind of question might come in the future. So yes, you can accept these trivial questions, and don't make any mistakes just thinking that these are trivial. Okay, keep your focus. Keep making this type of program related videos. Thank you. Welcome. Bro, can you make a separate video explaining the concept of time complexity? I'm from non-CS background and finding it difficult to understand. Yes, we do have that in mind, and I think that is even important to every CS background coder out there, right? Because time complexity is something that we all had our fair share of doubts in. So I really think that it will help uh, all of the viewers. Okay. So hello, can you make a video on environment installation as per the code beta? Presently, I use Eclipse 2020 IDE and Python 3.8. Will it create any issues? I look forward for your reply. Okay, I really think that instead of setting up a local environment, you can do this thing. You can just use an online compiler and just code it out there. Okay, you have multiple compilers. If you're comfortable in HackerRank, you can just code in HackerRank also. If you're comfortable in CodeChef, you can code in CodeChef also. Okay. So lastly, thanks for the video. Please make video on previous year more likewise now. Previous year more likewise now. I think many people of North India and I also from Kolkata. Anyway, don't stop, please. Okay, well, I will make questions, but I really don't think I got clear what you were trying to say. So don't worry, I will make previous year questions and I'll not stop. Okay, and anything else? Yes, one more thing that sometimes I don't reply to a comments in the question section, right? When you ask me, and that is because sometimes your comment just go into the section like held for review or likely spam. So that is why I am not I generally use YouTube Studio in my phone, and so that is why all of those comments, they are not shown uh, in my app. Okay, and if I previously replied to a comment, then it won't actually show on the top. So sometimes if I'm not able to reply to a comment, then please understand that it's not being shown to me. Okay, and try to understand that. And okay, you have what, at 3 today, right? The code beta starts at 3. So all the best, and stay focused. Read your questions at least twice. Have a pen and paper, and do one more thing. What I think you have your concept clear. Don't try to cheat, and if you're cheating, sorry, if you're referencing, rather referencing, then please mention the link. Okay, be honest with yourself, be honest with code beta, and you'll do the best. Okay, and now anything else? No, just thank you.